This is really interesting. I had a lot of issues with the last Mission Impossible. I didn't like it. I love the Mission Impossible series since 3. 3 and onward is just, I love it until Dead
The only
Reckoning.
one I don't like is the second one. And if you ask me, the fifth one is pretty much the perfect spy movie. The fifth one is so good. And I liked the new one. I just don't know why I didn't do it.
Everyone's asking because Tom Cruise said this is the final one, but we know it's not the final Mission Impossible movie. So I thought that he's very close to his Top Gun co-star Glenn Powell. He's gone to all his premieres. I just speculated. I have no proof of this. It's just pure speculation. I said he's going to hand the Mission Impossible off to someone else, and then they're going to keep the Mission Impossible series going.
Which clone of Tom Cruise are they using for this one?
No, they're not getting a clone. They're getting.
Stunt?
I would think that he's
after
going to hand
all the stunts. You get what I'm trying to joke about.
Yeah.
Him doing the stunts and they clone him.
No, it's all him. CJH, I don't think his clones are doing it.
Well, I tell you what.
I mean is every time he does a stunt, something happens, and they replace him with a new clone.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to make a joke.
Okay.
I can see Glenn Powell. I like Glenn Powell. Yeah.
Okay, but I think they already tried to. I think was it both the Bourne series and Mission Impossible that they introduced? What's the Hawkeye star? Jeremy Renner.
Yeah. Yep.
Both of them.
Yep.
And they both were going to spin off into something else. Like the Jeremy Renner. They actually did a whole Jeremy Renner movie, Bourne, whatever, and that didn't pan out. And I do feel like there was more of a reason to bring Jeremy Renner into Mission Impossible. And I actually think the failure of the Bourne spinoff is the reason they didn't push Jeremy Renner more in the Mission Impossible movies after 2.
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
That's too bad too, because I love those. I love the Jason Bourne movies, all 4 of them. But and there are 4. I didn't even know that. There's one just called Jason Bourne.
Yeah, there's 5 of them.
Yeah, but I loved the Bourne Legacy. I loved the Jeremy Renner one. I don't know why it didn't go. That was such a great.
But it didn't get good box office. Okay, so I feel like that's why you saw less and less of. I don't even know when the last one. I can't remember the last time Renner was in Mission Impossible.
I think Kingsman has
okay, I'm trying to stay on topic for the clip out, CJH. Okay, but I want.
I know, but it's kind of the thriller too.
Yes. The reason I'm mentioning this is I assumed that they were going to pass it off to someone maybe younger, someone that could take on the mantle of leading the Mission Impossible team and continue movies. And I felt like the most likely was Glenn Powell of his popularity from Top Gun and after Top Gun. He's very charismatic.
All we need is that theme song.
He's very possible to do a lot of the action as well. But what's interesting about this article and the reason I wanted to cover is the final reckoning to shake up the franchise by introducing a young Ethan Hunt. Are they doing like Indiana Jones, the young Indiana Jones, young Ethan Hunt? Is that where you'd want to go? So instead of passing it off to a new character that can continue the Impossible Missions agency, that they actually do a prequel with a young Ethan Hunt.
Can I just say that even if they do, the new guy will not do his own stunts, probably.
Well, yeah, you don't want, depending on how young they go, you don't want necessarily younger people doing their own stunts unless they're over 18, I guess.
Yeah, I really don't even think.
But does anyone have strong thoughts on the Mission Impossible franchise? Do you think they should go younger instead of just passing off to a new character?
I don't know, man. I think maybe you could always go any direction you wanted. But
he makes too much money to stop. He makes I actually just wish they went with a TV show. Again,
I thought Mission Impossible, the whole point of the sequels was to see what else Tom Cruise can do.
Yeah. The sequel. Well,
like Tom Cruise is going to hang off of an airplane. This one,
but he's only going to do that so many years.
A bike jump in this one. You know what I mean?
Well, Top Gun. Yeah, Figure Drawing's right. Top Gun Maverick is confirmed. They actually filmed all the plane stuff already when they
Days of Thunder. They're gonna.
Yes.
Wait, wouldn't it be Top Gun 3? Because I thought Top Gun Maverick was literally number
It could
2.
be
So why would
right,
it be
Bianca. It's confusing because they could either do Top Gun 3 or they could do Maverick 2. Because Top Gun has the other title of Maverick.
Or just change the title to something else like Top Gun Maverick, and then Top Gun blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it has a theme song.
Yeah. 40% of Maverick 2 was filmed during the production of They actually shot so much flight sequence stuff that it could be used for B-roll for other movies with fighter jets.
That might actually be true, Kings. I mean, I could see Tom Cruise actually hurting himself someday. I really could.
All right, so let me read this here. The Sun's inside source informed them Tom is keen to give Mission Impossible a fresh take in the next 2 films and wants to explore a bit of Ethan's past. He's going the prequel route. Do we want prequels?
We want time machines.
We want time machines? Okay.
Sorry. I thought this was Mission Impossible. I'm like, next Mission Impossible movie is that they're going to go to a time machine, go back in time, see the people from the past, from the first movie, and then
then they can use, like CGH said, Tom Cruise's clones, the younger clone, if they went time machine. I was kind of hoping they would pass it off to someone else and we wouldn't go Ethan again. I'm kind of like the Mission Impossible thing was always a team, but really one of the negatives and criticisms I could give about Mission Impossible franchise is it's become the Ethan show. And I kind of got this as an opportunity to move on from Ethan, but it's more Ethan Hunt. Now I'm going to give it a shot.
The reboots have always been that way.
They're going to start looking for a young star to take the role, and they will appear a bit in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, and even more in the 9th film. Oh no! So he is making a 9th film with him in it. He lied. He said,
I don't know what it could possibly be because he's in this one. He is literally fighting Skynet. At what point do you make a better villain than that?
Well, the thing is, he said Dead Reckoning 1 and he said Dead Reckoning 1 and 2, part 1 and 2 were going to be the finale for him as in Mission Impossible, and then they changed Dead Reckoning Part 2 to The Final Reckoning. It's called The Final, and it's not final. There's going to be a 9th Mission Impossible movie.
Re-reckoning. Time machine. I'm in. Fuck it. I'm with Bianca.
They might as well. I agree. It's very important to Tom to get the right person. They are seeking a youngster who's completely fresh on the scene and will cause a real stir. It's a huge role, but the hunt is on to see if they could find a young Tom Cruise. The scenes will show Ethan in his early life and explore the things that happened to him before he went to start working as a spy. It is something they're not done with Mission Impossible, and Tom thinks it could be a really interesting tangent for fans.
How about this? Should they do a spin-off of Simon Pegg's character?
I think if you went the TV route, you could do a spin-off of all of them. Each one could be an episode, and they all have a backstory going on. I just don't know if Tom would ever go TV.
I don't know, CJ.
Because whatever it is he's going to probably want to produce it himself. He's getting to that point where, I never understood why Tom never got behind the camera. Has he ever done anything behind the camera?
I thought Tom wanted to go back to comedy for a little bit.
I think he's a great I think he's a fun actor, but let's be real. He likes to be the center.
Because remember, he wanted to do Tropic Thunder spinoff.
Oh yeah, Lex Grossman. Yeah.
Because he's
Maverick to the future.
Too.
I don't know. He's one of the last, and I know I'm old, guys. I know I'm a Gen Xer, but Tom Cruise is truly one of the last rock stars of Hollywood. Like he really is one of him, Denzel. There's very few of them left.